Sponsored by GJ Gardner. I'm here with
Sarah Stratton.
We're just going to be commentating the women's first semifinal of the day together.
March. They'll be versing the US from Pepperdine and Ivy Schmidt from UCLA. This is the final last time here at the Mauao event. Both teams very competitive.
Yeah, Julia and Liv took that win in Nelson, so I'm sure the US team will be hungry to take this away from them.
Yeah, it's a scorching day down here at the Mount. Wind is picking up slightly, so ball control will be crucial in this event.
Yeah, and I think the players might enjoy it though a little bit as the.
Miss Mary Kay.
Yeah, this will be a good match between both teams.
And introducing today our two
A little bit of rivalry.
First women's semi-final.
And obviously Julia and Shauna winning the Northland Slam as well. So see what they can pull out of their sleeve today at the semifinals. So you see Sarah Cyber on the right, Ivy just behind her.
And their opponents today, our #1 seeds and New Zealand champions. Would you please
There
put your
they
hands
are,
together?
your New Zealand champions.
And Shauna Polly.
Julia Tilley on the left and Shauna Polly on the right. And off they go to shake hands.
Sarah Cyber will start us off with the first serve of the match.
During this event, cheer for your team and be seen on the live stream.
I'm sure we're going to see some long rallies from these teams.
First.
The refs are talking about something here. And off we go.
Let's see what she does with this first serve.
Nice float to Julia. Great return. Nice up, but just inside.
So the ball can be on the line. As you see, Julia just rolls it straight down the seam in between both players and tags the back line.
Yeah, I believe the US team left that because they thought it was out. Nice swing.
Just long.
But just long, yeah.
A beautiful setup, but just out the back.
Shauna Polly back to serve. Right to Sarah. And a nice shot, but just wide. She had the right idea, but just misses that tape.
Shauna and Julia in a little run at the beginning here. Score is 4-1. Cross-court float serve, putting it straight back. And Shauna with a beautiful
two-ball.
second.
So great swing.
Just clipping that line.
Just going in.
That's a great mix-up there. Not sticking to the same thing. That's what you see from these professional teams. Nice spot right in between the both of them, and Shauna unable to dig that, but gets a hand on it.
That will take us to ends. 2-5, Shauna and Julia in the lead.
And they change ends every 7 points to rule out environmental conditions.
Sarah back to serve.
Favourable to one end or the other.
Hoping to get a little run here. Ooh, deep float serve, and it's just tagged the line.
Just tagged in, I guess. I saw from the excitement from Julia and Shauna, I thought it was in, just thought it was out, but it was in.
The wind catches the ball in a certain way, it can drop. Players have to track that back.
Especially with these nice float serves they're putting out.
Great roll to the back of the line, putting it deep. Beautiful set from Shauna there, and Julia just puts it away.
Let's see Julia's float serve here.
Oh, service error just into the net.
Don't see a lot of those from her, so I doubt we'll see any more. Is Sarah peeling a little late, and Sarah is not able to get in the right position. A nice spin, but just wide.
To the outside, to the left of Julia's body, making her move, getting her off balance. And she puts it back in the same spot.
Beautiful swing. Julia Tilley is going back to serve.
Good float serve, picked up by Sarah, and she'll swing down the line as Shauna peels off.
A nice shot just off the hands of Sarah and out. See that a lot from these players here. They'll go for the top of the fingers of the blocker and try and wipe it off their block. A beautiful play.
Just tagging the line from
Huge effort from Shauna there. 3 digs and then a nice shot just over the head of Ivy there, and Sarah as well, landing just in.
Good scramble from the American team.
Nice short play, and just under the net.
Beautiful cross-court power swing from Sarah there. Both teams.
Ivy got her hands on it, but didn't have her platform angled right, and it goes under the net.
12-7 to the Kiwis.
It's a nice pass. Sarah going for the line shot, but Julia read that and peeled perfectly. She makes the cross shot to Ivy. Here comes Shauna. The power swing. Beautiful kill.
Sarah read that perfectly, but couldn't just get it up.
What about that power?
Beautiful swing from Shauna.
Shauna hitting it so hard.
Big wind up, and just
beautiful.
bangs it down the line.
Yeah, kind of caught Sarah in the face.
13-7.
1 point till the technical timeout. Beautiful swing again. U.S. having trouble shutting down the Kiwis there, and I believe now we're just going to have a few words from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back just after the technical timeout.
Years now, and they've earned a solid reputation with Kiwis. And you've just voted them Reader's Digest Most Trusted Home Builder again. So, if you're thinking about creating the home you've always wanted, talk to the team at GJ Gardner Homes, New Zealand's...
Gentlemen, we are back just after that brief technical timeout. He's here with a reasonable lead.
Sarah swings it down the line on Julia. It's a very clever play, hitting it to the blocker that's peeled.
Yeah, you often catch them on that, no problem.
We got DJ Strobe in the house. If you hear a tune you really like and you get up and dance for us, we may give out some spot prizes for the best dancers in the crowd today.
And I believe that landed just inside, or no, just out. It's another
set
nice.
And just out.
And just out for
trying to clip that line.
She had the right idea, but just cut it a little too hard.
Kiwis in a significant lead, 17-8. And with that, it's now 17-9 as Julia serves into the net. Is looking to come.
Yeah.
Oh,
Any
that
back.
is a beautiful cut roll. Beautiful float serve. And a beautiful knuckle over from Ivy, finding the sand.
Split just between the two Kiwis. They thought it was out, but just takes that back line.
Kiwis trying to split the seam of both players. Julie will serve for the set. Good touch on the block from Shauna. Julia puts it over.
Serving.
Americans trying to stay in the set. Hitting error from Shauna. Keeping the Americans in this 13-20. Kiwis on set point.
And nice up. Mixing up with a set behind. Oh, and just off the hands of Julia and out.
Smart play from Ivy, pushing it high and deep, forcing Julia to take it on her hands.
Another strong
Ace
serve,
serve.
but it's an ace. And that was a consecutive 4 points in a row.
USA timeout from at 16-20.
Smart play.
And we've got a lot of spectators out watching game, family, friends. And that's it. They've got about 30 seconds for a timeout.
No.
That is the first set to Julia and Shauna from New Zealand. 21-16.
That was a smart play on.
Yeah, so 3 sets in a game. Must win 2, each set to 21, except the third is to 15.
This is DJ Stroke's signature
So the
song.
USA will be looking to take the second set to put the game into a
Official
third,
and cap.
fighting for that spot in the final later on today.
Who's gonna get up and
Yeah,
show us
definitely.
their
You
stars,
definitely
folks?
can't count out the U.S.
So
team.
red light,
They're
green
quite
light.
talented.
When we say green light,
It's gonna
We want you
definitely
to
be a
bang.
good second set good second set today.
Yeah, Shauna and Julia looking forward to play the Olympic qualifier later on in March. So any chance they can get out on the sand and showcase their skills. Julia Tilley will start us off with the serve.
Just a few centimeters wide.
Good service pressure from Julia, putting them out of system a little bit from that first pass from the US team.
Nice short float. Shauna picks it up, no problem. And a nice line shot. And Sarah's caught. Waiting for that cross shot that didn't happen. Julia putting it back in. And Ivy goes for the 2 ball, but it lands just out. Julia still serving.
Oh, hitting error from Sarah into the net, making it 4-2 to the Kiwis. Julia keeping that service pressure on with some deep float serves.
Yeah, I've seen her go on quite a few long runs with her serve. If she gets rolling, it's quite hard to stop her, but Ivy finding that spot in the deep corner. It's a good play shot by her. So Ivy puts an end to that little run by Julia there. And now Sarah serving.
Oh, good pickup from Sarah from that power swing. And Shauna just finding the hands of Ivy, swiping it off. She goes up there with the intent to hit it, finds her hands.
Point New Zealand.
Yeah, she goes up with 1, and you see she's putting her hands up to remind herself she's got to go put 2 next time. Great 2 ball, but easy pickup for Shauna, and Julia puts it just over. Almost catches the U.S. off guard. Beautiful little rally here. And Sarah trying to give her partner a chance to reset. Nice swing by Julia. Oh,
Beautiful rally.
that was great.
Sarah finishing it off with a roll shot to
It's
the
off her hand.
Bit of a closer game in the second set, 4-5 to Shauna and Julia.
Nice swing. Good pick up by Ivy though. Another beautiful swing by Ivy. It's 2 in a row for her. That's a point for the Kiwis.
Just catching Ivy up a little bit too far. Couldn't quite control it. Julia will go back to serve. 6-5 to the Kiwis.
Here comes Julia.
It's a beautiful serve and a beautiful pickup by Sarah.
Sarah going for that short over, but Shauna tries to get a hand on it and bring it back, but
It's a beautiful shot.
it's a little hard. Something so well placed.
And it's tied up 6-all. Then set number 2.
Alrighty, Sarah back to serve.
Nice swing by Julia.
Julia Tilley getting the power into the game. Our most experienced beach player in our finals today.
7-6 to the Kiwis. Shauna's serving.
Nice pick up by Sarah. Give her an option for the line though, it's too far outside. Nice swing by Shauna. Ivy going for 2. Nice shot. Ivy brings it back. Great take by Shauna here. Shot, standing flat and wasn't able to make her way over for that cut shot by Shauna.
Shauna and Julia are up by 1. Going point for point at the moment.
Served by Ivy, but
Ace.
oh, an ace serve.
Just in.
Thought it was going to land out, but Shauna looks for that cross and just gets it off the inside hand of Sarah Cyber. And lands inside. You see Sarah spreading her hands there, but still giving the Americans a chance to get back in this again. It's all tied up at 9-9. Timeout. You want to have the momentum going for your team, and you don't want to kill it with a missed serve. See if they can win this back for themselves, and
just tags the line.
And they do.
Again, Sarah tagging the line.
1 point to the technical. This point is quite crucial for the U.S.
Cross-court float serve.
Nice tip by Julia, and a sneaky shot by Sarah, but Shauna read that like a book and puts it right back with another short shot of her own. And that is the technical timeout solution to overcome this problem. So just please bear with us.
The future of this place. The house is just so much more than bricks and mortar. There's a lot of feeling, there's a lot of family, so we take a tremendous pride in what we do. GJ have got the balance right. They've got great national buying power, great systems, but on the ground, you get a local family like us putting everything in.
After the technical timeout in the second set here, we have the Kiwis leading 11-10. An aggressive play from Ivy here and tapes out. Thankful for the Kiwis, thankful for that, and they return with a beautiful swing.
That's an amazing swing from Julia. Clean, just finding the sand right. Kiwis up 12-10. Julia serving again.
It's a nice serve to Ivy. And Ivy mixes it up there.
Deep float serve. Kiwis putting it over safely. Ivy with the hand, and at the last minute.
She's quite skillful.
Timeout.
It's a good idea.
Trying to stop the Kiwis' momentum. Get a chance to reset. Get some shade, get some water.
Yeah, and rediscuss their plans of how they're gonna pick apart the Kiwis here. I'm not sure there's much they can do other than, swing hard and play good defense. The Kiwis not really giving up much, not giving up many unforced errors, so it's gonna be tough for the U.S. team, but a challenge I'm sure they're still up to trying to accomplish.
And that's the end of the timeout. The Americans wanting to come on and make a big impact in their game after that timeout.
And we'll see if their decision to call timeout will pay off for them here.
They're down 11-14. Shauna back to serve. And a service error. That is a great timeout from the Americans. Just stopping the Kiwis' momentum with that, and now they have service back.
Now only within 2. And unfortunately, an unforced error from Ivy, and the Kiwis take another free point. Easy pick up for Ivy. She's looking to get a kill here, and Shauna reads that play so well and just shuts her down. She saw that cross shot coming and just was easy. Was able to pick it up easily. Julia gonna continue serving.
16-12 to the Kiwis.
Nice roll shot over, but Julia's ready for that and touch on it, and just too far for Sarah.
Good chase, couldn't quite get a touch on that. Oh, and it is just long, making it 13.
If they close out the set. Nice float serve. You see the wind taking that one a bit. And I'm not sure the touch there, but either way, Julia's, and that's their point.
Yeah, Julia is a big presence at the net. Just tracking that ball, getting her arms up. Shauna will serve 19-13, 2 points away from the match.
Great serve, and first ball over. See if they can work with this here. Oh, and a great block by Sarah.
Shutting her down.
Yeah, that's definitely the point they needed. A lot of energy in that point.
Yeah, get them some momentum back. Sarah just goes up there, presses over the net and shuts them down.
Yeah, it's really crucial, especially with the Kiwis at 19 now. You really don't want to let them get to 20 because then the pressure's really on.
Good set from Shauna.
And a great play in that tags. What a beautiful
That takes them to match point, 20-14.
just inside.
It's a good shot. Pushing both players deep.
Again, tagging the line, great shot.
And this time Sarah back in serve instead of Ivy at this point of the game. Hopefully she can do what Ivy did last set. Get them back in with a 5-point run.
The score is 20-15.
Not 21-14. Just a miss and put a nice
Oh,
shot.
that is
And
a cheeky shot
Beautiful.
from Ivy.
both Julia and Shauna just stood there.
She
caught
saw
off
the
guard.
space and she went for it.
Nice serve. Julia's head on the net, and Sarah predicting that roll shot over her hands and stays off, and it's able to convert all that and gets that point. There's a smart play by Ivy here. As you watch, she expected that roll shot and then gets a nice swing of her own. The Kiwis call a timeout. It's the right idea. Still a 3-point gap, and all they need is one to end out, to finish off the set here. So
Yeah, good comeback from the Americans, being down 19-12 for a few more than that. They've got some momentum with them. We'll
Yeah.
see what this timeout from the Kiwis will do to their momentum, if they can keep it. Both teams fighting for a spot in the final later this afternoon. Julia and Shauna up 1 set. This is the second set. The Americans will need to win this to take it to a third.
It's going to be quite a feat if they're able to pull this off, as they have to play a perfect 3 more points in order to not lose this game.
Yeah, anything can happen. Sarah will serve after this timeout. 17-20 to the Kiwis.
We'll see how the timeout affected them. Yeah,
And
beautiful.
that is it.
Beautiful swing from Julia to finish off that game here.
21-17, Julia and Shauna winning it in 2, putting them a place in the final later this afternoon.
Yeah, it's a great match. It's good to see the U.S. team fight back in the end, but I'm glad the Kiwis came out on top. And once again, we'll see Julia and Shauna in our final today. We're now just going to shift from a word from Hannah with the winners from this match. We'll talk to you guys later.
Julia, Shauna, well done. A bit of a fight back by the USA pairing in that second, but you got there.
Yeah, for sure. Same with the first. We just couldn't quite finish at the last minute, but we knew we had to just get it done, but we were just a little bit slow to do it.
Yeah, awesome, well done. And obviously New Zealand champions, fresh last week, so you must be feeling pretty good again getting into another final this weekend.
Yeah, really. We had a tough day yesterday. The draw was really impressive for the women, so grinded that out, and yeah, happy to be here now in the finals. Really good.
Awesome, and obviously a pretty good crowd out here. Must be pretty awesome playing here at the Mount. We've got a few awesome events coming up, obviously now the tour finals being here, and then your Olympic qualifier continental event here as well. So it must be pretty cool having practice here, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. We love the Mount. We train here all the time. We love the crowd. We always get such a good turnout. So there's nowhere better, really. In New Zealand, it's our favourite place.
Yeah, hometown, like where we're living at the moment. So yeah, great to play at home.
Awesome. Well, these girls through to the final this afternoon, so we'll be seeing more of them later on. And that,
when I was a kid, it's had a really special place in my heart.
Lake Rotoiti would be one of our favourite spots. Well, I've been going there since I was 8 years old.
We form with our clients.
Every customer is unique, and we want them to feel like their build is unique as well. The handover is the best part for us. It's a pretty special moment. It is really humbling.
One thing that's great about GJs is you get the support of the national team.
But you've also got local officers, so you've got locals working for locals. That's really important.